Great. Oh, how fabulous. Well, we've got a very special day. I'm going to introduce you to a very special member of the Good Afternoon Choir family very shortly. So many of you know that I conduct 3 choirs when lockdown isn't a thing and when singing is allowed. The Good Afternoon Choirs of Bristol, of Thornbury and North Somerset. And one of my choristers, a wonderful lady called Sally, she is a member of my Bristol choir. And she'd only been a few times, and it is her birthday today. And Sally is one of my blind choristers, and so she sent me a photograph of her dog Annie. And Annie is the most wonderful dog. She comes to rehearsal and she sits on the front row, and she often comes and sits by my feet, and she is just so friendly. And I'm going to introduce you to her now because she's sent me some photos. So this, ladies and gentlemen, here is Annie, and isn't she just the most gorgeous girl? And everyone will now say how lovely Annie is. And I'll read the comments out so that Sally can hear them later on when she listens. And we're going to sing, because I know Sally is listening in, we're going to sing a very happy birthday to Sally, because it's a big birthday today, shall we say. I won't tell you how old she is, 70 today, but it's her birthday. So we're all going to sing happy birthday to Sally. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sally. Happy birthday to you. Thanks so much for coming along, Sally. Sally comes along to all the broadcasts and listens in and sends me some lovely emails afterwards. So I hope you have a lovely day. And everyone in the comments is saying, what a lovely dog. And as the comments come up, Sally, I'm going to read them for you so that you can hear. Everyone agrees with me. Your dog is absolutely gorgeous. Wonderful dog, says Lindsay. Lots of heart emojis. You can tell from the photograph what a good girl she is, can't you, everybody? Well, look, it is 2:00, and it's time for us to start our Quarantine Chorus live broadcast. So thanks so much for joining me today, everybody. Whether you're watching live, whether you're watching later on, as always, you are all very, very welcome. If you're new to the channel, do please hit the like button. Do hit subscribe. It's great to have you come along and be part of the conversation. Today we're going to be looking at the long-promised Et in Terra Pax from Vivaldi's Gloria. The reason this isn't a pre-recorded session, as it normally would be, is I am under a lot of time pressure with the Handel's Messiah project, and I wanted you folks to have a chance to hear this piece and to learn it. So we're going to sing it today. We're going to learn. This is all we're going to do. We're not going to sing any other little songs. It's all about Vivaldi today. So you will need a score. Now I've put a link to it in the description. It is a free score that I've prepared just for you, so you can download it and use it with my compliments. It is part of a larger work. It's part of a work called the Gloria in D major by Vivaldi. Most people, I think, have heard of it, even if you haven't heard it. And it is a setting of the liturgical text of the Gloria. And it's an extraordinarily popular and very, very beautiful piece. Originally written for the students at Vivaldi's convent school. Many of you will know he was known as the Red Priest because he had bright red hair. And he was in charge of a music school, effectively, in the church where he worked, where all of the orphan girls either sang or played for him. And he wrote most of his music over the years for the girls in this school. And they were clearly phenomenal musicians. But it also means that, particularly when it comes to singing, his lines are very, very singable because they were designed to be sung for the most part by young singers. Now we're going to sing the 4-part version today. We're going to start with the basses. And I would love it if everybody joined in whichever octave suits you. There is an introduction, which goes like this. And then the basses sing, Et in terra pax hominibus. Okay, and just note that long note down there. You're going to grow through it. Terra. The words are and in earth, peace, goodwill towards men. Okay, and so when you get to terra, lean into it late, mainly because you get that amazing clash when the chord changes. So let's all sing that together. All right, we can use this as a bit of a warm-up, those of you with high voices. After 1 and 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Okay, take your time on the minibus, as it were. You then got a bar's rest and a beat, and then you sing et in terra pax hominibus. Okay, so we'll sing from the last two notes of bar 15 and 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Excellent, thank you. Then you've got another bit of a rest. And then we come in here, and notice this is moving a little bit faster, no long notes here, and it's 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Okay, so it's the same rhythm as at the first at the end here, but these are moving faster. One more time, and 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. And then we sing, I'm going to scroll up for you. We sing, now we've got a long, long line. You need to take a big breath, because ideally you'll be able to get through to tatis in one breath, though you'll probably need to stagger the breathing. So from bone, and 1. Bone, bone, voluntatis. Okay, so it's climbing up the stairs, and then at the end, we jump down again. We don't swoop, we just jump. So from 24, one more time, bone, and 1. Bone, bone, voluntatis. And then we sing, bone, voluntatis. And all the way through to the end of the tis. Okay, so just those last 4 bars, please. And 2, 3. Bone, voluntatis. Great job, thank you, basses. Okay, let's move on. We're now at bar 34. So the tenors and altos come in in Terra Pax, and then you sing after 1 and 1. Pax hominibus. 1. Bone voluntatis. Okay, and just be aware, for those of you that are still reading music, this note here, this is worth 3 beats in this piece, because we've got 1, 2, 3 in a bar. This black note is worth 1 beat, and this white note without the dot is worth 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so from Pax hominibus. Okay, and 1. Pax hominibus. Bone voluntatis. Excellent. Well done, basses. And then we're going to sing from the last bar, which is bar 42, and we'll sing to bar 45 now. Et in terra pax, okay? And 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. I think that's quite straightforward. Da 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 dum. Then we go back down to the bone, and we start that climbing thing that we did before, going up by semitone, but it's just a bit lower. So starting on this note here, bone, which is the same note you sang here, and 1, bone, voluntatis. voluntatis. Make sure you enjoy that nice low note there, basses. Okay, so let's go from... actually, let's just finish this phrase off and then we can go from the last note of 42. So bar 52... very typical bass line. So after 1 in bar 52 and 1, bone voluntatis. Excellent. Thanks, basses. So let's go from the last 2 notes of bar 42. Thank you very much. I'll move this up a bit so we can see a little bit more. That's a bit better. Okay. So from 42 after 1 and 1, et in Tenor Pax hominibus bone voluntatis, and 1 bone voluntatis. Excellent. Thank you, basses. Now, I didn't scroll up. Sorry about that. Hopefully you've all got your scores. All right, they are in the description. Now, you can see here, we have a bit of Et in Terra Pax and then a long series of notes. Okay, on the top of that, everyone else is singing a incredibly intricate bit of long-held music. Really, very beautiful, very intense. So let's sing from, where are we, 60, 57, please. Et in Terra Pax, for a change. Okay, going from here on the score. After 1, 2, 3, 1. Et in Terra Pax, bone voluntatis. Okay, so let's just sing that this bit here from bone voluntas. Okay, and I'll count it through with you. Ready? Just from here, bar 60, 2, 3. Bone voluntas. All right, doing very well. Couple of lines left, and then it's time for the tenors. Okay, so now from that note, we get the tune. We sing 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus, et in Terra Pax. Okay, so from bar 70 and 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus, et in Terra Pax. Okay, and now this bit is just sheer beauty. Okay, as a little bit of a sequence, it goes, this is bar 77, 1, 2, hominibus bone voluntatis. And you just breathe wherever you like in that, or you don't have to sing it all in one breath. You can stagger the breathing. All right, so basses, that's your part. Tell you what, let's sing it from bar 77 one more time. All right, I hope everyone else is joining in, or at very least enjoying a nice drink and waiting for your part. So we're going to sing just from bar 77, the upbeat there, to the end, and I'll put the harmony in underneath and you'll get a sense of what's going on. But just hold that line when we get to the really long notes. Okay, homin. 1, 2. Hominibus bone voluntatis. Thank you very much indeed, basses. Okay. So, you've done your duty. It is time for the tenors, please, to step forward. Hi, tenors. Hope you're very well. Everyone else, please, sopranos, you can sing along with the tenors here, whilst the basses enjoy a well-deserved rest, and we'll be probably with you in about, I should say at this rate, 25 minutes, basses. So, tenors, you come in 3 beats after the basses. They sing. You sing. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. Sing with me. And 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. Excellent. Then you sing your next line, starting on bone, and we sing after 1 and 1. Bone, bone, voluntatis. Okay, so we climb. Okay, so sing with me. Bone, bone, and 1. Bone, bone. That's it. Tatis. Make sure that's nice and clean. You then have 3 bars rest. And then this next line is nice and easy. And it's 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Just notice the rhythm on mini. It's a bit faster. Okay, so from et in terra in bar 25. And 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Excellent. Then we sing 2, 3. Bone voluntatis. A little bit trickier. Let's all sing that. And 2, 3. Bone voluntatis. And then from that note, you get the tune again. And 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. I think the only tricky bit there is to note that the rhythm is different on this minibus than it is on that minibus. Okay? So, after 1, et in terra, and 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Excellent. Then we sing. Bone voluntatis. With me, and 1. Bone voluntatis. Very nice, tenors. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, so you need to keep that note in your head because it's your next note. And here, nothing desperately demanding except you just had to remember what the bass is saying. Okay, so we're going to come in bar 44 and we sing after 1 and 1. Bone, bone, voluntatis. Okay. So let's sing that one more time. And 1. Bone, bone. And then we sing, Bone voluntatis. Okay, and just notice here in this bar, where the notes are worth 2 beats, those of you that are on the Messiah project will remember the hemiola, where instead of 1, 2, 3, you get 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's one right there. Okay? Okay, so that last bone, please, in bar whatever it is, 70, in bar 50. After 1 and 1. Bone, bone. My fault. I lost the words. Bone volun. One more time. And 1. Bone voluntatis. Excellent. Very good. So now we're going to come in here. And this is the part where the basses were holding long notes earlier on. Okay, so you come in on this note here, and you get it. You're given it by the sopranos, and you'll hear when we sing along on the recording in a minute. But we sing 2, 3. bone voluntas. Now appreciate that's a little bit angular, but it makes sense when you're hearing it with the chord. So let's sing that together. 2, 3. Bone voluntas. So let's sing that one more time from here. 2, 3. Bone voluntas. 1, 2, 3. Artis. Good stuff, tenors. We're nearly there. Then you get the tune again and you sing et in Terra Pax hominibus. And just notice here your terra is a bit longer. So let's sing that together. 2, 3, 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. Very nice. And then back to that note. And we sing, and 1. Et in Terra Pax. Just that on its own. And 1. Et in Terra Pax. And then that section I said to the basses that's absolutely beautiful. You actually start it off here, and it's a really, really lovely line to sing. It mostly moves by step once we have this small leap out the way. So starting here at the end of bar 76, nice deep breath, we sing hominibus voluntatis. All right, so once you get to that, very, very, very pretty, very Italian line there. So let's just sing that one more time from from hominibus in bar 76, and then that is you done, tenors. Well done. It's quite warm in here. Okay, I shall open the windows later, but my neighbours are all out exercising, and I think they'd all be laughing. Okay, ready, tenors? After 2, 1, 2. Hominibus fabulous. Thank you very much indeed, the tenore. And now the altos. Thank you, altos. Wakey, wakey. Great to see you. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So you see you've got a 12-bar rest at the beginning. So the tenors and basses come in first. Then the altos. So basses first, then the tenors. So when they sing hominibus, you then come in on your line, and we sing after 1, 2, 3, 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. And grow through that long note here, because again, you clash. And it's so lovely to sing. So sing with me, please. Everyone sing in octaves from bar 13 and 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. And then back to that first note again in bar 18, and we sing bone. We sing 1. Okay, all the stuff that the basses and tenors have just been singing. So with me, please, altos from bar 18 and 1. Bone, bone, voluntatis. Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. So then you have 3 bars off for good behaviour. And then we have a nice line moving mostly by step here. Can you see it's not jumping about? It's mostly moving by next door neighbours. So let's go from bar 27 to bar 36. Okay, after 1 and 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus bone, bone, voluntatis. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. See what I mean about moving mostly by step? Just watch out here, and I appreciate that many of you are still learning to read music, but I should imagine if you've been singing with me now since the start of lockdown, or even just the start of the Messiah project, your sight readings come on quite a bit. So start to notice where the long beats are, start to notice where the short beats are, and the rest should hopefully flow quite easily. Hopefully. Sing with me from 27. Deep breath, and 1. Et in terra pax hominibus and then we sing Bone voluntatis. Did I miss that off? I did. My apologies. So I'll just scroll up to that bit. So it is here in bar 38. Alright, so it's Bone voluntatis. Just that. And 1. Bone voluntatis. And as soon as you've sung it, it's back to that note we started on, and you get the nice tune. Notice there's a long terra, and we sing 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Sing that for me, everybody, and 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Excellent. Then we sing and 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. Okay, let's sing these 3 bars here. And 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. And then we sing Bone voluntatis. Okay, just that on its own. Bone and Bone voluntatis. So let's sing from Et in Terra Pax here in bar 45, 6, 7. Bar 47. And 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus Bone voluntatis. Great. Well done. And then we sing here. We need to remember this note on bone because we're coming back to it here on et. And we sing and 1. Et in terra pax, et in terra. And we'll come back to that bit because it does something unexpected. Let's just sing et in terra pax and just listen to it. Okay, da 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 dum. Little bit unusual, so let's sing that together. Okay, and 1. Et in terra pax. Very nice, and then we sing et in terra pax hominibus. And that's unexpected. Listen to it again. Et in terra pax hominibus. All right. So let's go back and let's just sing from this G sharp here in bar 52. After 1 and 1. Et in terra pax, et in terra pax. well done. Now we enter our long line of notes here. And here we've got a few little leaps, but again, mostly by small leap. And we sing from Bone Voluntar here in bar 60. And we sing 2, 3. Bone Voluntar. Okay, now, this note here, it's going to seem strange when you sing it because there's an incredible clash. I'll play it for you when all these notes... Okay, and your note is there. You prepare it, you sing into it, but don't be surprised when the other notes clash because it's supposed to. Okay, so let's go from Bone Voluntar, please, in bar 60. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bone Voluntar. Great job, everybody. Really well done. We're nearly at the end. And then we can wake the sopranos up. Okay? So the tenors and the basses. And then we sing here. In bar 72, we sing and 1. Excuse me. One more time. And 1. Back to the same line we sang at the start. Just with me. And 1. And then you start this beautiful line to the end. We come in on that note and we sing. And 1. Okay, so again, moving by step is just a matter of counting. So on that bone here, okay, we come in on the second beat, and it's after 1, 2, 3, 1. Two, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, tears. Okay, when you sing with everybody else, honestly, it's absolutely sublime. Thank you so much, altos and sopranos. Thank you for your patience, ladies. Last but not least, usually we start with the sopranos today because the basses were first in. I thought it only fair. So, you have 13 bars rest before you sing anything. The altos lead in, and you come in with this lovely tune. So it's after 1 and 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. With me and 1. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. Excellent. Then we sing. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. With me. Et in Terra Pax hominibus. Okay, and then from that line, you'll recognise this because it's something the rest of the choir have sung. We climb, we sing 1. Bone, bone, voluntatis. Alright, just from bone, please. 2, 3, 1. Bone, bone. And then on that note, same note, we sing 1. Pax hominibus. hominibus, just on your own, and Pax hominibus. Great, well done, doing really well. And we sing after one, voluntatis with me, and one voluntatis. Great stuff, thanks, Sops. So then you have 3 beats off while the altos, tenors and basses have some fun. You then come in on the top, slightly tricky entry, so it's worth listening to. You get this from in the chords, and you come in on this note, you sing voluntatis. So it's da, 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 da. Okay? From Bonne here in bar 37. Now 2, 3. Bonne voluntatis. Great. And then we're over halfway through. Well done, Sops. We then start on the same note. Okay, et in terra pax hominibus. 2, 3, 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. One more time, and 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Then a really nice bit for you. I remember when I was a treble and I sang this bit. It's really nice. It's a wide leap. So it's et in terra pax with me, and et in terra pax. Well done, fantastic. And then we're going to move down now, please, to bar 49. All right, I do hope you've all got your scores, because the scores are complete with the soprano, alto, tenor, bass. They're all there. It's all there for you to get for free. So if you're watching later on, download it, print it off. I think it'll be easier than trying to follow the score on screen. All right, so so now we're in bar 49, doing very nicely. Okay, nice straightforward line in bar 49, and 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Okay, then it goes pax hominibus bone voluntatis. So listen to that again. Okay, so from pax hominibus, 2, 3, pax hominibus bone voluntatis. Good. We then start off straight away with this nice tune. Notice the terra is long here, and we sing and 1. Oops, excuse me. GarageBand has detected feedback. Well, we don't want feedback, thank you. We sing 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. And just notice here this note. This is an F sharp, and you'll want to sing an F natural. Sing an F sharp here, because it's a nice major chord. So let's sing from Et in terra in bar 55. And 1. Et in terra pax hominibus. Great. We then leap up an octave and we start the long notes, and we sing bone voluntatis. All right, let's do that one more time together. All right, this does take a bit of listening to, a bit of getting used to. But of course, you've got plenty of time to practice before we sing it on Sunday morning. Okay, bar 60. 1, 2, 3. Bone voluntatis. Great stuff. Well done, Sops. We're on the last couple of lines, and then we can sing it all through with everyone together. Okay, so the next note in Terra Pax is, as you'd expect, so the bass is coming first, sorry, the tenor's coming first in bar 69, bass is in bar 70, the alto's coming 2 bars later, and we sing, Et in Terra Pax hominibus, same as the start, and 1, Et in Terra Pax hominibus, and then we sing, goodness me, it's a long sing there. Again, moving by step, it's just a matter of where to count. So let me conduct you through it. So we're going to go from the bone here, and then everyone can sing together. All right, so here we are. This is bar 75, 6, 7, bar 78. Nice deep breath, sopranos. 2, 3, 1. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. I know there's a lot of notes in that, but we're going to put it all together now. So what I'm going to do, if I can, is I'm going to change things around. Gosh, I look hot. Do you know why I look hot, folks? Because it's hot in here. There we go. Okay, so I'll put the score up here. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to... Yes, I'll because I'm not actually going to play this. I recorded a version. So, multi-tracked Ben, one more time. So, alto, tenor, bass at pitch. Soprano, I've had to sing it an octave lower. All right, but I'll sing along with you, Sops. All right, so let's sing it all the way through. I'll have the score up on screen. Do please follow along on your score. As I say, it's there for you to use. It's free. It's with my compliments. And enjoy, because this is a gorgeous piece. If you don't know the work, listen to it. It's one of the works we're doing in the summer in the self-isolation choir, the entire thing, and it's just fabulous fun. So, and in Earth Peace, I think is a really good sentiment at the moment. It's one of the reasons I chose this movement. Here we go, everyone. Have fun. Basses and 1. Tenors. Altos. And sopranos. tenors. Well done, everybody. So, there we have it. That is our quarantine chorus piece for this Sunday. If you have time to look at it, obviously this is not one that you can pick up in 5 minutes. It would be worth watching maybe this teaching session again. Listen to a few recordings with your score. I mean, the scores that I've put in the link are the full score that you see here. All right, but if you want to go back and watch your teaching, you can go back as many times as you like. That's the advantage of this system. And you can learn your part and then you can sing along with it. I'm sure you'll agree. It is just so beautiful. And obviously if you hear it properly with the Baroque instruments and with sopranos rather than me singing a kind of barbershop version, it's even more beautiful. Well, look, thank you so much for your time today. Lovely to see you. Tomorrow we're going to learn a fantastic fun song by my good friend Richard Barnard, who's a brilliant composer. And he writes the Welsh National Opera and the City of Birmingham Symphony Orchestra. He's on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, look up Richard M. Barnard. He's the most fabulous fun composer. He's doing a whole series of projects, including sort of fun with choirs in lockdown. He's also written a whole load of music with the poet Ian Macmillan. Well worth spending some time with. His early stroll songs are just fabulous and really good fun. So I will see you tomorrow for Quarantine Choir at 2 o'clock. If you're a tenor in self-isolation choir, I'll see you tonight for our last full tenor rehearsal. And the rest of you, if you haven't bought your CD yet, the CDs are on sale now. If you haven't signed up for summer school, this is one of the pieces that we'll be doing, along with the rest of the Vivaldi Gloria and all of these lovely pieces of Rutter. In the meantime, from a very, very hot room here in Bristol, I'm about to go and have an iced drink and sit in front of a fan for half an hour. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks very much for joining me. Thank you for some lovely singing, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.